With your permission, Excellencies.
С вашего разрешения, Ваше
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Превосходительство.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It is my great honor to warmly welcome His Excellency Kasim Jomart Tokayev, President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, and His Excellency Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif, Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Excellencies, your presence here today lends special significance to this forum and underscores the importance of our strong and growing bilateral engagement. We are deeply honored to have you here with us today. We will now begin with the recitation of a few verses from the Holy Quran.
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Jazakallah. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite the Honorable Minister for Commerce of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Jam Kamal Khan, to share a brief roundup of the Kazakhstan-Pakistan Business Forum with us. Mr. Jam Kamal Khan, ladies and gentlemen.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, the Honorable Prime Minister, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, respectable Deputy Prime Minister of Pakistan, cabinet members, dignitaries from the Kazakh government, cabinet members, especially to the business community of Pakistan and Kazakhstan, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good evening to you all. It is an honor to represent the outcomes of the Pakistan-Kazakhstan Business Forum to the Honorable President and the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, this forum being the second high-level business interaction with Kazakhstan within 1 year. The first such successful event took place in Karachi, and this is the second successful one happening now in Islamabad. But we are very obliged that both the dignitaries, both the heads, have come to this occasion and given grace to this event. Pakistan, ladies and gentlemen, attaches great importance to its trade relations with Kazakhstan, which is not only the largest economy in the region of Central Asia, but also Pakistan's largest export destination in that region. Our bilateral trade portfolio already covers a diverse range of products, including rice, fruits, vegetables, oilseeds, meat, and textile fabrics. I'm pleased to note that the bilateral trade has more than doubled over the last 3 years. During the last financial year alone, Pakistan's export to Kazakhstan recorded an impressive growth of 47%. These figures clearly underscore the vast, untapped potential that still exists between our two countries and our economies. Enhanced connectivity and transport cooperation are critical to fully realizing this potential. In this context, the signing of the Transit Trade Agreement marks a landmark milestone today over here. I'm pleased to inform over here, 50+ Kazakh companies are participating, ladies and gentlemen, with close to 135 Pakistani companies who have interacted into the B2B meetings following textile, IT, logistics, and other sectors of services, food, chain, and goods. These MOUs are expected to be coming out of a net worth value of close to $200 million. These outcomes reflect the growing confidence and a shared determination to translate goodwill into concrete economic results. And with the initial interaction in this last year in between both the business community and the governments and myself and with my counterpart also, these are the outcomes which are improving every 6 months. As we look ahead, I'm confident that the joint efforts of our governments, combined with the dynamism of our private sector, and especially I would like to say it in this occasion, the determination, efforts, and the energy which the President of Kazakhstan and the Prime Minister of Pakistan are putting up for enhancing these relationships and increase of our trade is a significant aspect of improvement. Together, we can open new avenues for trade, investment, and connectivity, and lay a durable foundation for mutually beneficial economic cooperation. I extend my sincere appreciation to all the participation for their valuable engagements and making this gathering a resounding success. Pakistan-Kazakhstan friendship, Paindabad, Zindabad. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. I now have the honor of inviting His Excellency, Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif, to address the forum, please. His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, members of Kazakhstan business delegation, Pakistani entrepreneurs, Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar, Deputy Prime Minister of Kazakhstan, Sarik Sumangrin, Honorable members of Kazakhstan delegation, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Your Excellency, I am extremely delighted to welcome my dear brother, President Qasim Tokayev, to this wonderful event where outstanding businessmen from Kazakhstan and Pakistan are participating, and this will augur wonderfully well for our future. This morning we had extensive discussions as to how to further enhance our trade in agriculture, IT, minerals, and connectivity, which is central to this entire discussion. Many Central Asian countries being landlocked, Pakistan offers Your Excellency outlet through Gwadar and Karachi, and NLC, which is a very efficient state-owned company of Pakistan, is fully geared to transport goods from Central Asian countries to our ports, and then, of course, from Karachi and Gwadar to Kazakhstan and other Central Asian countries. And this is a great opportunity, as Your Excellency is deeply interested in developing at a very rapid pace rail and road connection through Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, and then to Chaman. Pakistan is fully committed to participate and contribute meaningfully in undertaking this project, as it will be a game changer, not only between our two countries, but this will change the landscape economically, the entire region. Your Excellency, as we discussed this morning, despite our fraternal relations and deep bonds of friendship, our trade volume, as I speak, hovers around $250 million, which is not a fair reflection of our brotherly relations and, of course, infinite potentials the two countries have from Allah Almighty in various walks of industry, agriculture, and mining, IT, pharmaceutical, engineering, manufacturing, and all other important areas of commerce and trade. Your Excellency, today we agreed to strive our best to achieve a target of $1 billion trade in the next 2 years. And let us resolve today that we will do everything within our domain to achieve this target even earlier. And ladies and gentlemen, the most encouraging decision of today's interaction has been that while I am very grateful to my dear brother for inviting me to visit our brotherly country, Kazakhstan, within this year, and I accept this invitation with a sense of great happiness and gratitude. We have decided to constitute a working group between the two countries, which will be tasked to undertake a 5 years program as to how to enhance our commerce, trade, and bilateral investment portfolios. And my dear brother President Tokayev accepted this proposal immediately. And from our side, we have appointed Dr. Ahsan Iqbal as head of our Pakistan side, and President Qasim Tokayev has appointed Deputy Prime Minister Sarek Zumangaren from Kazakhstan side. And I think this will be a very important decision which will lead to a wonderful 5 years roadmap, and hopefully we will sign this document during my visit to your great country, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time we should accept the challenge and convert this very friendly relation into very friendly commercial business relations. Time and tide wait for none. So let's accept the challenge and move forward with a sense of achievement, and I can assure you, sky would be the limit. Excellency, I would like to mention one of those MOUs out of 37 signed today, which will again become harbinger of our bilateral prosperity and progress, and that is development of Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan rail route, and cooperation between our ports to connect our regions and optimize our respective transit potential. Finally, I would like to convey my sincere message to Pakistani business community sitting here in this hall and those who are not here, that my very dear brother, President Qasim Tokayev, is visiting Pakistan after 23 years. The last Kazakh president, Mr. Nur Sultan, was here in 2004. And this shows my brother's commitment and his love for the people of Pakistan. And I think this is where this is where we are extremely happy and deeply grateful. He is a very accomplished politician. He has served on various positions, important positions, in the last many decades, not only in Kazakhstan, serving its people, but globally, United Nations. He has been in China, Russia, and carries vast experience at his disposal. Today is the time that we should benefit from his experience, from his vision, and make today as a great day in our history, and commit today that we will do everything within our domain to convert our friendly ties into the most going commercial business ties around the globe. Pakistan-Kazakhstan friendship, long live Zindabad.
Thank you, Your Excellency. May I now have the honor of inviting His Excellency, President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, to share his valuable thoughts on the occasion with us. His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen.
Your Excellency, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, distinguished participants, it's a pleasure to join you at the formal closing of today's Kazakhstan-Pakistan Business Forum. I would like to express my profound appreciation to you, dear Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, for your leadership and initiative in organizing this important event. I regard my first state visit to Pakistan as a turning point in our bilateral cooperation. We have signed a joint declaration that elevates our partnership to the strategic level. Today's business forum has resulted in more than 30 commercial agreements with a total value around $200 million. I hope that in the next 6 or 7 years, we will be able to talk about billion and billion dollars. But today, going forward, it will serve as a powerful catalyst for further strengthening trade, economic, and investment cooperation between our two brotherly nations. Indeed, our partnership has been steadily gaining momentum. Last year, trade turnover between our countries nearly doubled. Over 200 companies with Pakistani capital already operate in Kazakhstan in construction, agriculture, food, processing, industry, and many other sectors. Building on this positive trend, we have now set an ambitious yet an achievable goal of increasing our bilateral trade to $1 billion. To realize this, we are firmly committed to creating favorable conditions for Pakistani companies to do business in Kazakhstan. And in this regard, I have instructed my government to intensify B2B engagement between our countries, including through the Kazakhstan-Pakistan Intergovernmental Commission. As the largest economy in Central Asia, Kazakhstan continues to drive regional growth and opportunity. Last year, our economy grew by 6.5%, taking our GDP beyond $300 billion and our per capita GDP beyond $15,000. These indicators highlight the resilience of our market and its strong economic performance. We are committed to sustaining this progress, including through further improvements in our institutional frameworks. Our economic strategy is centered or focused on diversifying trade and investment, stimulating innovation, and advancing a knowledge-based development model. The Foreign Investment Council, which I chair personally, reflects our strong commitment to transparency, fairness, and the continuous enhancement of Kazakhstan's business climate. The National Digital Investment Platform, operating on a one-stop shop principle, will further simplify processes for both investors and businesses. The Astana International Financial Center, AIFC, is a leading regional hub for investment, innovation, and corporate services. Based on English common law, the AIFC incorporates international best practices, drawing on the expertise of prominent financial districts as London, Dubai, New York, and others. To date, over 5,000 companies from almost 100 countries successfully operate on this platform. I am pleased to note that 11 Pakistani companies are already represented in this dynamic ecosystem, and we hope for many more to join in the near future. Overall, Kazakhstan is committed to providing a stable and transparent investment climate, offering Pakistani businesses clear pathways into our market and the broader region. Here are four priority areas. First, transport and logistics. Kazakhstan and Pakistan both occupy strategically important geographic positions. Both countries serve as key gateways for regional and global connectivity. Kazakhstan plays a pivotal role in the heart of Eurasia as a hub for continental trade, handling 85% of overland cargo traffic between Europe and China. The Trans-Caspian International Transport Route, or Middle Corridor, is now a major boost for Kazakhstan's role as a transcontinental trade hub. We have also developed a unified digital management platform called Smart Cargo to coordinate transit flows with greater efficiency. One of the central factors in advancing our trade, economic, and investment cooperation will be the Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan transit corridor. Its implementation would represent a breakthrough, fundamentally strengthening regional integration and unlocking new opportunities for trade and investment. In that vein, I welcome the signing of agreements between our national railways operator, Kazakhstan Temir Yolu and Kazpost, and Pakistan's National Logistic Corporation and Pakistan Post. We look forward to the next concrete steps to advance multimodal transport solutions and expand mutual access to port infrastructure in both our countries. Second, agriculture and food security. Both our countries are members of the Islamic Organization for Food Security. We share a commitment to building sustainable, resilient, and equitable food systems for our citizens and the wider Islamic world. Kazakhstan ranks 6th globally in pasture land and 8th in arable land, providing a solid foundation for large-scale agricultural production. We export over 200 agricultural products to more than 70 countries. Over the past decade, our gross agricultural output has increased 2.5 times. We aim to double this figure by 2030. As we grow as a reliable producer of high quality and environmentally sustainable agricultural goods, we are taking consistent steps to expand our partnerships and build new supply chains both regionally and globally. As such, we welcome Pakistani knowledge and capital in this sector. The signing of an agreement with the Almaz Group to launch a sugar beet processing plant in the Jetissu region marks a significant step in our cooperation. Establishing formal relations with both the Fauji Foundation and the Ignite National Technological Fund would be very beneficial to identify new joint investment projects. Given our shared goals, any new projects should transcend basic trade and investment. They should also enhance food security, foster industrial collaboration, and establish new supply chains across the region. Third, digitalization. Digitalization will undoubtedly be a key driver of our future trade and investment cooperation. We acknowledge the significant steps made by the Pakistani government in recent years, particularly through the introduction of advanced digital solutions across e-governance, connectivity, skills development, innovation, and entrepreneurship. His Excellency Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has consistently emphasized the vital role of digital transformation in ensuring the future competitiveness of the Pakistani economy. Kazakhstan shares this forward-looking vision and is convinced of the transformative potential of digital innovation for both our nations. We have set an ambitious goal to become a fully digital nation within the next few years. To achieve this, we have established a Ministry of Artificial Intelligence and Digital Development, the first of its kind in our region. We have created the International Center for AI, which serves as a hub for innovation, research, and technological advancement. Alatau City, our flagship urban development project, will provide a comprehensive legal, digital, and financial ecosystem, and it is designed to attract capital and stimulate sustainable growth across the most innovative and high potential sectors of the economy. Last year, we launched 2 supercomputers, a significant step towards developing our own large language models and accelerating technological progress in Kazakhstan. These efforts have resulted in the emergence of major IT players, both at the national and global scales. For example, Kazakhstan's InDrive IT platform is well represented across Pakistan. As of 2025, it accounts for more than 60% of the Pakistani taxi services market and is the #1 app for city travel. I invite our Pakistani partners to leverage our IT and investment frameworks as a gateway to both Kazakhstan's and regional markets. Fourth, education. Kazakhstan is taking bold steps to strengthen and expand its role as a regional hub for academic excellence and research innovation. In recent years, our country has established partnerships with 40 leading universities around the world and is home for 33 branches of foreign institutions from the UK, Italy, China, the United States, France, and other nations, further strengthening our global academic connections. I note with pleasure significant progress in our cooperation with Pakistan in this vital area. More than 1,000 Pakistani students are studying at Kazakh universities in fields such as medicine, science, and information technology. During this visit, we have also established formal relations between some of our leading research and educational institutions. I am grateful to His Excellency, Mr. Shehbaz Sharif, for the support in opening 3 cultural and academic centers, namely the Al-Farabi Center and at Kuwait-e-Azam University, the Satbayev Science and Technology Center at the Pakistani National University of Science and Technology, and the Yasawi Center at the International Islamic University. I'm confident that our joint efforts in research, education, and knowledge sharing will keep serving the best interest of our nations. Your Excellency, Mr. Prime Minister, dear participants, our partnership stands at a pivotal moment. We have significant opportunities to broaden and deepen our engagement across the full spectrum of the bilateral economic agenda. It is essential that we work together to strengthen cooperation, create shared benefits for our businesses, and ultimately deliver prosperity for our citizens. Once again, thank you, Mr. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, and thank you, esteemed business representatives here today, for your commitment to advancing our partnership and exploring new avenues for cooperation. And once again, I would like to officially invite Mr. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, my dear friend and brother, to pay a state visit to Kazakhstan to make a follow-up of our agreements later this year.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We are profoundly grateful to His Excellency, Mr. Kasim-Jomart Tokayev, President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, and His Excellency, Mr. Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif, Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, for honoring us with their presence today. This brings us to the end of this segment, the final segment of today's program.